Here you are.
The castle's imposing.
Greetings. Not exactly. I am simply thinking about Liu Bei and where he might lead us from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose. When he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own. I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Louis Bu, and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. That's what I like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiaopei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this.
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning mind.
You there. Uh-huh. Advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home.
Looking rough.
I shall defend it with my life, if need be. I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's
The enemy
stronghold
officer has been
or his
defeated.
family. Let's go. The enemy's already invaded the castle. We have to hurry and drive them out. Any who invade our stronghold will be met with our blades. Time to work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
The enemy officer
Don't allow the enemy
has been
even a
defeated.
shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
Damn! How are there still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance. Advance now!
You have my thanks. We pulled through somehow.
The enemy
With your
officer
help.
has been
We'll go
defeated.
defend the gate.
As long as I'm here, you won't get through.
Take this.
I don't care how many men you have.
I see it.
Now be gone unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious.
Take this.
Facing him head on may be a difficult feat.
Oh, well. This is a great help indeed. Allow us to defend the gate. All my might.
The enemy officer
No letting up.
has been
Press
defeated.
the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough.
I must retreat. Well, I still can. With all my might.
We're evenly matched.
The enemy
Real
officer
battle starts
has
here.
been defeated.
Xiaopei Castle
The
is
enemy
surrounded
officer
by rivers.
has been
Liu
defeated.
Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance.
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me.
The enemy officer
Push on through.
has been defeated.
Onward. Have faith in our victory.
The enemy's holding up
The enemy
well,
officer
considering the difference in
has
strength
been
of our
defeated.
forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory,
Able to hold
the
out
enemy
until
officer
now.
has been defeated.
Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous
The
under
enemy
these
officer
circumstances.
has been defeated.
Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Take this.
Enemy formation has changed.
Let's go.
Perhaps we could approach the enemy stronghold now. Might be a trap. Yet, we won't last long at this rate.
So
The
soon.
enemy
Let
officer
us take this
has
chance
been defeated.
to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now!
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
I've had so much fun, but it seems it's about time for me to withdraw.
He took the bait.
Take this.
Everyone, stop Guan Yu.
Lord Guan Yu,
The enemy officer
I, Zhang
has been
Liao,
defeated.
shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through
This
and bring us that
territory
much closer to
is
victory.
ours.
Let's go. Guan Yu's movements have been halted. This is it. All units attack Xiaopei Castle. Yeah.
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us. Now, believe in your allies and in our victory to come.
Rushing all the way out here? Well, if you wish to become my prey, then I'll
The
happily
enemy
hunt
officer has been defeated.
but you know me. Okay. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm still needed.
The enemy officer
That
has been
means
defeated.
I must fall back for now.
And I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time.
I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
You are a true
The enemy
warrior
officer
of the Three Kings has been defeated.
Have I failed somewhere?
The enemy officer
I shall
has been
analyze later.
defeated.
For now, I must pull back. Take this. Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot move. For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope you're ready. For we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape. All my might. This I did not expect.
The enemy
I
officer
have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this! Under The enemy officer has been defeated.
End this with my own hands. Time to advance.
Such tremendous strength.
And I will not
The enemy officer
I shall put my
has
all
been
into
defeated.
halting your advance. Here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Take this! Looking rough. This territory is ours.
So, you're among their ranks. Now it makes sense why we've had such trouble.
Take this!
My mission is far from complete. Yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Better back off for now.
The enemy officer
Regrettably,
has been defeated.
I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
We've broken through! This is our chance! Onward to victory!
Take this!
Take this. Looking rough to see you. March it. Take a seat. Looking rough. Let's end this. What? My strength fails.
The enemy officer
The
has
tide to
been
have turned
defeated.
after we held such a great advantage. We were careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning. Looking rough.
All units, assault Xiaopei. We must capture the castle. Post haste.
Looking rough.
By the heavens, Lord Cao Cao himself is here.
Looking rough.
We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I go on you to protect this stronghold.
Take this! Let's go.
spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen! Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly, but...
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times. I truly believe that.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift.
I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Zluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it. More customers always
This town has gotten bigger.
The children remain innocent and unflappable, even in...
They say this is an important place.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly...
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Let's go. Advance! All of you, follow me!
Take this.
March!
I see it. This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! Counterattack! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned.
Here we go!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been
Driving them back! Keep it up!
The enemy
Push
officer
on through!
has been defeated.
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training.
Take this!
Got you! All my might! Let's go!
You are
The
a
enemy
swift
officer
and deadly warrior.
has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
You are a true warrior of the
The enemy
Three
officer
Kingdoms.
has been defeated.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
Take this. This territory is ours.
Looking rough. Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this! This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring them down. Time to attack. Take this. Take this. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm counting on you.
Looking rough.
Looking rough. With all my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fights are erupting.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
What does peace even look like?
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
This town has gotten bigger.
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
The Yellow Turbans surrender to Lord...
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks to Lord Cao Cao.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Lord Eugene is way too strict.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces?
Headed for Baima Castle? I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance
The enemy
swiftly
officer
and silently.
has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao's renown
This
makes him an
territory
excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him.
Let's go.
With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Oh Lord,
The enemy
Cao Cao,
officer
a great debt
has
of
been
gratitude.
defeated.
This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Yuan, you!
The enemy officer
Fight me!
has been defeated.
You think you are skilled enough?
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! All my might! Go on!
The enemy officer
Prepare with
has
haste!
been defeated.
We're about to storm the enemy!
We're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a move.
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Break you! Good night! All my might! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have captured this area!
They've taken the fort at Yanjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
Here we go!
Let's start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
All my might. I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
sure know how to fight.
You've done very well.
It's good to know I can count on you.
Take that! That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might!
And I think this day would come.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
I do not know who you are or from where you hail, but you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
How can this be?
What? Yan Yan has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be. I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The sash of the sacred bird Luan. And those eyes.
This territory.
Yes.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send it, Wen Chou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Take that!
It is an honor to fight together.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front.
Has been defeated.
We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
The time is right. We should attack now.
Take that!
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
I would expect no less from you.
The enemy officer
Your deeds
has been defeated.
from here on out will have my full attention.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
I've claimed this area to help support our forces.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Time is right.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
You appear when you're most needed. As a talent.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has been
dying for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you?
You truly are one of a kind.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Victory should be ours. Looking rough.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
With all my might. Got you.
Okay, let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive.
All my might.
The enemy officer.
The enemy forces at Yanjin have greatly diminished. We will finish them
The
off
enemy
in
officer
one final assault.
has been defeated.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard. Attack!
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
I knew I could count
has been
on
defeated.
you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm glad it's you who has come to my aid. I would choose no other.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Looking rough.
I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me.
Gotta be quicker.
You are half bad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wen Chou has fallen? This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Chou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me. You've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
sake of Lord Cao Cao.
The scars left by Lu Weiboo's assault truly remind.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu. Not many people can read and write.
Everything's gotten so exciting.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can. Well... Here you are.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Lord Eugene is way too...
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
You there? My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance... Come on! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother!
I had a feeling you weren't dealing with typical deserters.
The enemy officer
I hate to be right sometimes.
defeated.
All my might!
The enemy
Begin
officer
the advance!
has been defeated. Now, let's go.
Looking rough. I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
All my might! It would come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time. I got too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming our way.
All my might.
We should try to outrun them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Let's go. You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors!
They're coming our way. Prepare for battle, men. Get in formation.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Take this.
All my might.
Let's go. Behold my power.
Looking rough.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now, there we go. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Looking rough.
Let's go. Yeah.
Whoa! Hold on! Just listen to me for a second. You will not escape, horse thief. The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice.
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for him.
Oh, I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together.
We cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it.
Time to advance.
The enemy officer
That
has been
magnificent
defeated.
beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side! Let's go!
Let's go.
We've had enough of of your little gang! You'll never get through here! Crush them all!
The time is right. Go.
Hey! We're going for a quick run. We'll see how useful I can be. Just watch!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Who was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. It looks like he followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
You didn't even need my help. You really are the best!
My lord.
Oh, no. It's an old habit. Well, whatever. My name is Joe-san. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please, take me under your wing.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Joe-san. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
You are eager to die. Tables turn. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I couldn't stop them.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause, but I will have your head in the end.
Farewell, Shaho-Tu.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Shun-Yu.
The soldiers. Could it be? My brother.
The enemy officer
I don't believe
has
my
been
eyes.
defeated. This
We must
territory
act fast, Lord
is
Guan Yu.
ours.
The situation grows more dire by the moment.
Let's go.
Bring them down.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. A great officer can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men.
The enemy officer
Let us proceed with caution.
has been defeated.
Finish off Liu Bei.
The enemy
Post haste.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Cao Cao's men surround us. The moment has come. It seems that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother!
The enemy officer
Have you forgotten
has
the
been
oath we
defeated.
made when we became brothers? We can only die
The enemy
if
officer
we are all
has been
together.
defeated.
Yes.
Yes, you are right. We shall fight and
The enemy
survive until
officer
Guan Yu comes.
has been defeated.
Brothers, I have returned to your side once more.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu has come to save us!
It's no dream.
The enemy
all
officer
together again,
has been defeated.
as we were always meant to be.
Liu Bei, Zheng Fei, my brothers. We have much to discuss, but first, let us escape this peril.
Good work! You're amazing!
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know? Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This area belongs to us now!
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. My spear is at your service. Ah, Lord Zhao Yun. I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
The enemy officer.
Guan Yu's arrival has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold.
This territory
We shall stop them there.
is ours.
Let's go.
I should be dead and buried, yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
I have slain the enemy officer!
You spurned a welcoming hand, and threw your lot in with your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
The enemy officer
I do not.
has been defeated.
I have chosen my path.
So, you value vacuous honor over reason? Perhaps it is well we fight on opposite sides.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. With all my might.
Let's end it.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up.
Looking rough. The time is right. Go. Time to end this. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
Rough. That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu,
Let's go.
tell me a tale or two from your long journey here.
Let's go.
It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord.
Brother, Allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Song, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
Thank you. All of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land! Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. But I never got the chance to repay him. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao, they knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao in Runan.
With you and Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on! Don't give up now! Wait! Zhou-Chan, Zhao Yun! Do you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Hey, I'm the one asking. Why are you turning this back on me? Ah, I get it. You're just as stumped as the rest of us, huh?
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Perhaps some ideas are best left unsaid.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix. Such striking names. They must have earned them.
Finally, a chance to talk. I feel embarrassed to bring this up now, but there's something I've wanted to ask you to return. Don't you remember? I left you a piece of my heart. At least that is what I told you, though it is quite embarrassing. At the time, I wanted to ask you to stay with Lord Liu Bei. Since then, my heart has always been by your side. However, you no longer need it. Since you've entered Lord Liu Bei's service, my wish has been fulfilled. We have become true comrades now. While we were apart, all I was able to think about was the two of you. Even on my travels, news of his troubles reached me. Although I was tempted to rush to his side, I resolved to continue serving the man whom I had sworn my loyalty. And so the days passed. I lost my master, yet could not bring myself to go to Lord Liu Bei. Who was I to pledge myself to him after I had failed Lord Gongsun Zan? You kept your promise and protected Lord Liu Bei. Let me thank you once again. You honored my wishes faithfully. At last, I'm ready to join you. We will give our all to help our Lord achieve his goal. Yes, having you with me gives me strength. I feel we are finally making progress. I couldn't help but wonder, why is it that Lord Liu Bei feels more inspiring to me than ever? Being back here again, I think I'm finally starting to understand. Here alongside him stand Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhongfei, and you. Yes, this is what I've been seeking. I'm sure of it. I hope one day I can put this feeling into words. If that day comes, you will be the first to hear about it.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern. Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountain.
Hey! Good!
I'm surprised to hear that the young...
Hard to stay motivated as tired as
So
we
you're
are.
saying Cao Cao will see... Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his eye.
Lord Yuanxia was loved by the people of Hebei.
I just want our life to remain as it is.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly. Got a quiz for you. One day while on a march.
I do not care who rules this place.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhongfei has a... I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix. Such striking names.
Well... Go ahead.